I was going to, let's close it out with a little bit of that, what we just did. And then I was going to say this new generation of like comedy, entertainment, and where we're at. And not to say.
I think it's like instant fucking cocoa and shit. It's just like, it's not, it's microwaved. A lot, and you know, and I don't blame them. It's social media, it's clips. People think everybody is a crowd working comic. That's not the truth, and you can fuck yourself that way because people will be like, "Oh, you
that's all they want to see."
Yeah,
sorry to cut you off.
No, and it's fucked up. So you got to be careful. Balance it out with actual jokes and maybe some crowd work. And it's just a lot of instant. I had a friend that this is a perfect question because I had a friend that called me, some dude I've known since college. He goes, Godfrey, what's up? And I haven't heard from him in years. Charles, party thrower, financial guy. Hey, what's up, man? Blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, what's up, Charles? Wondering why he's texting me. And Facebook, because everybody feels you owe them on Facebook. I go, he goes, yeah, man, remember? I go, yeah, I remember you, bro. He goes, dude, I've been doing writing. I go, for what? Now, I've been doing comedy almost 30. For what? Oh, man, I've been, comedy. I wanted to get in comedy. I go, why? Why? I don't get it. Why?
These are the real questions that
I literally said, what for?
Yeah.
I've been busting my fucking ass and used to be like, how's that comedy thing going? And now why? I said, watch him say, I've been watching clips on social media.
Right.
And that's what he said. And I said, I don't get why you want to do it now. And that was my last thing to say.
Yeah.
This isn't a fuck around, bro. This is real. We bust our fucking asses in this shit. The men and women, we bust our asses, traveling around, driving from here to there, busting our asses to get this shit.
Yeah.
There's motherfuckers on couches right now. There's motherfuckers with 2 jobs trying to do comedy in between to quit their other job. They're fucking putting in work, bro. This ain't no hobby, man. This ain't no fucking hobby.
That's the
this
one
ain't no
thing.
hobby.
That's the one thing.
And I'm going to say it to the camera. This ain't no fucking hobby. And the problem is they're giving people who take it as a hobby. Some of these specials look like you do comedy as a fucking hobby. You give it to the motherfuckers that do this shit 24/7. Eat, sleep, and drink this shit. There are people out there somewhere in a library, somewhere in a cafe, writing their jokes down right now, fixing their punchlines, and they're fuck you, and fuck the people that disrespect this art form. And I mean that shit. And they can take it any fucking way they want to because I do this shit well. You know why I do it well? Because I fucking work on this shit all the time. And it's never, comedy, I never get bigger than comedy. It's an art form that you bow down to every day and go, thank you for giving me the privilege to be in this arena. That's what the fuck you do. I know there's some cats that are getting lucky, that are trash, that are fucking, but that ain't the real deal, buddy. I guarantee you that's luck, okay? But in the reality, 99.9% of comics, you got to go up on that stage and you got to bring that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit. The open mics, the shitty little rooms, the bar rooms, the laundry mats, that's the reality of this shit. For real. Other than the big name, like the Chappelle's and all.
Of course.
But Chappelle still goes on stage.
Yeah, he still does. Yeah, he still does the grind.
He goes on stage like it's an open mic. He still goes on stage like it's his last day on the planet. Seinfeld still goes on stage. They work their shit out. They still come into clubs working their shit. Rock, all these technicians, they still go in. Wanda Sykes.
Yeah.
Fuck are we doing here? So I'm standing on this hill that it's a real art form, and the real art form is going to show because it's going to chop the legs of all these fucking phonies.
No, for
period.
Sure. I think, and bravo. I don't know, but my thing at the end of that is you're absolutely right about everything you said, but I also think it's people who are giving them false hope because of
it's the people with power giving them false hope.
But also think about it like this: if comedy was as sacred as it was, you would need not necessarily gatekeepers, but the people who give access to these venues. That's my thing. I look at it like I'm not going to blame someone who, at the end of the day, if you got famous in your bedroom, I can't blame you.
I'm not mad at that.
Because at the end of the day, you never built any professional entertainment etiquette.
Never. And I actually learned from those guys that did content in their bedroom. I actually learned from them. I learned from them.
And I say that as someone, you're here in my office.
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to have gone through the traditional route first.
Yeah.
And then I started messing around with making some internet stuff. Yeah. But I never looked at one as greater than the other. I was like, no, let me just go for both at the same time and grow together.
Yes.
But then my thing is that if you have venues who allow like people to come in and they know that they're bad, but they're just like, we just need to make money. I look at the venue and I'm like, well, y'all are disrespecting the art form that's supposed to be represented here too.
Yeah.
And that's not shots at any particular venue, because there's some old school ones that are like, we don't do that at all.
Which is beautiful.
And they'll take the hit financially.
Which is beautiful.
But then and also there's like the agents and the managers in the ear where it's like, you know, you got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
I feel like we could would you want to sell out a room?
They're gonna milk it until it fades.
And I say this because I just did a show with some friends who are like friends that I met on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I love them. They're my boys.
Yeah.
But they're YouTubers. At the end of the day, they're YouTubers who are now testing out this hobby to try to get better. And I looked at them and said, it was weird because they looked at me like, yo, JD, you gonna get up on stage? And I'm like, I mean, it's not my show, but if y'all want me to get up there, I can go. Yeah. And then they were like kind of talking to me like, almost like I don't do it. Like we're all in the same level. And I'm not trying to act like I'm big time. I think I have a lot of work to do on my craft. But I was like, hey y'all, I've been doing this at least a decade longer than y'all. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you want me to go on stage and make it harder for whoever's next, I can.
Right.
That's possible.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta stop acting like this is some sort of game. And also if you do, and here's the thing, if you genuinely love it, I'll see you in a decade. And if not, enjoy the check and enjoy the bag. I had a girl
said, oh, I did comedy. I used to do it. No, it did you. You don't used to do it.
Yeah, did you?
You don't used to do it. You didn't used to do it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck used to do comedy?
Yeah.
That means you either got sick or you're too old. Don Rickles did it when he's in a wheelchair. Richard Pryor was Sarah. Fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
They died and did it. What are you doing? This is lifelong.
My dad had a show that weekend.
This is a lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
This is a lifestyle. This ain't no fucking hobby. You're not that good to make it a hobby. And even people who do hobbies have to work at the hobby.
Yeah.
I ski for a hobby. Oh no, you don't. You're a skier. You're an avid skier. You're not professional, but you go all the time into the mountains. You got your equipment. You put the work in. I don't ski for a hobby.
No.
I don't know how.
No, and also I think stand-up specific or whatever you're passionate about, but mainly stand-up. I say this as someone who didn't look at it the way I do now. You genuinely have to love it. Like if you don't love it, you're not going to enjoy doing it.
You are not going to make it.
Because I remember the first 2-3 years, I only did it. It's funny because people think I did it because of my dad. And I'm like, no. I did it because my friend dared me to. And I didn't want anything to do with entertainment because I was like, I know a guy who does it already. I'm cool.
Right.
But when I did do it, at first I was like, oh, well, I'm acting. I started acting and I was like, well, this seems like a nice skill to add to my acting because I wanted to get on camera and be on television. And then like the first 3 or 4 years was very much like I built a hot 10 or a hot 10 to 15. I can get around LA and do my thing with this and showcase. Yeah. But I never looked at it past that. And then eventually someone offered me like 20 minutes to open for someone. And I was like, oh, fuck, I don't have 20 minutes. And then I said, oh, you're going to have to genuinely take this serious and fall in love with it if you want to continue it. Because right now you're playing around with it. And it's disrespectful to it and to you because you're putting your time into something that you aren't 100% into. Yeah. And it's hard. Like the first few years, I was just like, it's a cool little. It was genuinely like a side quest to what I was doing and whatnot.
But the funny thing is, like being a football player and just like I'm just fucking around. You were gonna get your head taken off. You're gonna get your head taken off.
Right.
You know, you're a wide receiver. Let me just like run this route. I'm just gonna
hey.
Bong!
Yeah, and be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life.
And you're like, we told you hit that, you hit, when you run, you're supposed to plant your foot and you fucking sprint that way. And you would have been wide open, but you fucking around. That's comedy is like football. It's like a wide receiver running a lazy
with
route.
Wiggle legs. Yeah.
And then here comes comedy. Bong! Yeah, bitch. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. And you know how the defensive guys go, yeah, let's go, nigga. Yeah.
And
you left there like
busted your ass. Yeah.
I be telling people it's like a DB. You gonna get hit, you come up the middle. Yeah. I'm telling you, a lot of these comics that are fake with it, they ain't gonna tell you. They gonna get that show that's gonna hit them in the middle. Yeah. They gonna get their wind blocked out of them. They're gonna be like, oh,
when
shit.
they start, because I say this,
they start getting arrogant and all that shit.
Last word, because a lot of the people who do get the opportunity to perform who haven't done the work are performing for your fans. Listen, no disrespect. I wish I would have had that motherfucking intro. Shit, you talking about failing up? Yeah. Because I will say this: there are some who took it, who have learned and took it serious and got to the point where it's like you failed upward long enough that you're actually a decent comic now. Decent comic. But at the same time, I would love for you to then take it upon yourself to leave your bubble of who people know you as and go to a spot where you know nobody in the room is going to know you. Go get on a lineup on a friend's show where go anywhere and then pull up, do that set. Let's see if those jokes translate or if it's like, oh shit, my fans really like to see me try. Like they like to see the behind the scenes of my career.
Go to a place where they paid their money and they had to find a babysitter and the motherfuckers like bought drinks and shit. And they're like,
start turning in the chair, goddamn it,
and see what you can do when a dude heckles you and he's funnier than you. How about that? When a motherfucker be like this, yeah, man. But what about them pants you wearing? Ah, you're like, shit, this nigga just, yeah. What about them pants though? We see your nuts, nigga.
Frying me up right now. This motherfucker frying me up.
Hey man, can you breathe? Them pants is tight as fuck. I see your heartbeat. And you're like this. This nigga's cold as fuck in the audience.
Hey man, you want to get upset? Get on here.
Yeah, I'll get up there.
No, and I don't.
You never know.
Yeah, because I think that it's definitely just the lack of respect from the world.
And it's like I said, I don't blame them because they're giving up opportunities, and so they think you're gonna think you that man, you that dude or that girl. So I get it. But yo, this was awesome.